I think my favorite memories of going to the library as a kid were waiting in line, and because we often had to stand outside the mobile unit, and going up those metal stairs and then going inside where it was warm and smelling the books, and then being able to go through the shelves and just pick out any title I wanted and check it out, open the cover, and then take the book home with me and keep it for an entire week. I developed my love of reading because my parents were readers. My earliest memories are sitting down, especially with my mother, and opening a book at night. She'd be reading hers, I'd be reading mine, and it was a bonding experience, even though we didn't talk about the books necessarily. She was a great lover of reading. She actually used to lead great books discussion groups on the radio and television. When I was researching one of my Temperance Brennan books, I had a question about the library in Quebec, in Montreal. And it was a library I had never visited. It was the brand new Quebec National Library. So I just picked up the phone and dialed the librarian. And she spent an hour at least helping me research the question that I had. And I have to say right now, she has to be my very favorite librarian. Merci, madame. I constantly access resources in the library as I'm writing both my Tori Brennan books and my Temperance Brennan books. I will pick up the phone and actually talk to a librarian. They're amazing at locating resources that I'm unable to find by myself. They dig up the most amazing things that often trigger new ideas in the writing that I hadn't even anticipated prior to talking to the librarian. Because I rely on libraries so much, I'm really disturbed by the current atmosphere in which there's so much discussion of cuts to library budgets. In Charlotte, North Carolina, where I live, this has become a major issue. And one of the things that's happened, which is a good thing, I think, is people are rallying behind the libraries. They are volunteering to go in and donate time, and they are having bake sales and garage sales in order to raise funds for the libraries. And it really shows how important libraries are to people. Often we take them for granted until there's some threat that we might lose some of the services.